What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nick, and I'm in the kitchen, but I'm not cooking. I am finally putting together Kitchen Essentials Part 2. In case you missed Part 1, I'll add a link so that you can head over and take a look at that. That one's a little bit longer because it's about cooking kitchen essentials, like cookware. And y'all know I cook a lot, so I have a lot of items that I consider to be essentials from that standpoint. Part 2 is all about gadgets and appliances. And so this one's going to be really, really quick and short because y'all already know I am not a kitchen gadget person. I have several gadgets and appliances that I don't use on a regular basis. So clearly, those did not make the list. The second thing about kitchen appliances, I don't like unitaskers. Anything that only does one thing in the kitchen, not with it, not having it. Or if it's something that does a lot of different things, like an air fryer, like they're all the rave. But I have a built-in air fryer. It's my oven. So I'm not gonna buy, spend $100 on a new appliance just to do things that other things in my kitchen can do. Now, I hear great things about many, many other appliances than what I'm going to talk about today. But again, they're not kitchen essentials for me. Third thing about this is that I don't like to have a lot of things on my counters. So, and even though I have a fairly large kitchen, my pantry is not that big. So if I have a lot of different small appliances, I have to find homes for them because I don't want them on my countertops if I don't use them on a regular basis. All right, so now that I said that, you already see kitchen essential number 1 back behind me. This baby here, the KitchenAid, she's good for so many things, and she's pretty. I mean, mixers are pretty, and these days they have some that are in all the colors, and they're beautiful. Let's just call them kitchen decoration. Let's just call it that. But so I don't have to find a home for my KitchenAid. Like, it sits out at all times. It doesn't bother me, and then when I get ready to use it, I just do what I need to do, and that's it. You can make everything in here: cookies, cakes, bread, pasta, anything. You can mix you can even make ice cream. Like, there's all kinds of attachments. My next thing that I want to learn how to do is make sausage with KitchenAid. So that is kitchen essential number 1 in terms of kitchen appliances. I'm gonna head into my cabinet right here. I do have a cabinet where I store small appliances that we don't use a lot, but there's only 3 of those. So, I didn't need a whole lot of space, and I don't need a lot of space for the very few appliances that I do use on a regular basis. Oh, before we go up in the cabinet, let's head over to this side. I talked about these 2 before. My Keurig. The Keurig is not a unitasker. It doesn't just make coffee and tea. You need hot water. You need boiling water in a second. That's your way to go. I mean, I've used that several times to make things that I'm trying to cook, or just random things. I couldn't tell you all the things I use it for, but that's not so much a unitasker. Plus, I drink 2 cups of coffee every single morning. So there's that part too. Then the soda stream. Okay. Yes, the soda stream is probably technically a unitasker. I mean, all it does is make carbonated water. But what is carbonated water but club soda without any additives? And what can you use club soda for? All of the drinks, yes. And we know that we love a good cocktail, except when we're cleansing, then we love a good mocktail. But so yeah, we use that soda stream literally every day. People who don't like to drink water, try adding carbonation to it. You like soda, but you don't want to go buy like all the sugary sodas that are out on the market. Make your own with the soda stream. They even have like the little flavor packets that you can add to make your own colas and different flavor sodas. And you control how much sugar goes into that. So I love that little machine. So anyway, those stay out on the counter too, just like the KitchenAid. Now, over into the cabinet. All right, here we go. These are the only appliances that we keep close at hand because we use them all the time, literally. Y'all know I do not like this egg cooker. It is a unitasker, although the pamphlet says that you can make other things in it, but nothing can fit in here. Like it says you can make salmon. I don't have not one, I've never had a piece of salmon that would fit in this little egg cooker. But my boys use it every day. They love it. And it takes one job off of my plate. They will make our boiled eggs every morning. This little baby right here is my chopper. So the reason, okay, let's go to the NutriBullet. The reason I keep these things here is, like I said, because I use them all the time. And so this is easy access. This is my NutriBullet. I use this to make, I use this when I'm making like soups that need to be pureed, anything that needs to be pureed. When I make mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup, when I make any kind of condiments, I use this to grind my spices, to make my spice blends. And so basically I store this here with the cups. I don't know if you can see that, the cups that go to it back behind, and the different blades back behind as well. I don't know if you can see this, but on the other side are like all of the tops, the accessories for the NutriBullet. So that's my kitchen essential number one. Good for so many things. When I need to chop, she's so cute. I love her. I use my little KitchenAid chopper. She is great for like making salsas and things like that. She can also make sauces. There's like a little pour spout up here, and I got this smaller one instead of a big one because it allows me to, like I said, just store it right up here and take it down whenever I need it. I can also make soups in there that need to be pureed. This chops and purees. I can also make my mayonnaise in there because it makes it, this is easy to put my egg down in here and just kind of drizzle my oil down through the top. This is great for making dressings as well. Love her. And really, you guys, technically those are the only kitchen essentials in terms of appliances that I have. You know, because this handful of appliances, there's five. That's five that I counted that are actual essentials in my kitchen. But each of them does so many different things that that's pretty much all I need. Now, I will tell you that, like I said, I do have other appliances. They just are not items that get used a lot. You may be saying, Nick, where's your toaster? We have a toaster. It's over in the appliance cabinet because we don't use it very often. My guys go through periods where they'll want toast and jam like every day for a week. And then we might not see the toaster again for 3-4 months. So I don't keep that out on my counter because we're not using it all the time. Same thing with the ice cream maker. Now, I do love the ice cream maker, but we Texans, we love our Bluebell, man. Like, so that ice cream maker maybe comes out in the summer, and that's pretty much it. I use it to make sorbets, sherbets, ice creams, but not all the time. And then the last thing that's up there is my waffle iron and a griddle, which the griddle did make the cooking essentials list. But the waffle iron, don't use it that much. Every now and then it's cute to have a waffle. And sometimes, so whenever I use that, I will make a lot of waffles and then freeze them because I know I'm not going to use that thing a lot. Is it a waste of money? I don't really consider it that, just because we do use them. We just don't use them a lot. If I'm going to make waffles, I might as well make pancakes. And it's much easier to take my griddle down than to take down the waffle iron and make one waffle at a time, because it's the kind that like the hotels have that turn. So if I'm going to do that, I can just make French toast, which again, I will use the griddle for. So waffle iron, ice cream maker, and toaster, not kitchen essentials for us. So that's it, you guys. If you have something that is a kitchen essential for you, maybe for you it's an air fryer, maybe for you it's an Instant Pot. Like, people are all about those two these days. Anyway, an immersion blender. I do have an immersion blender. I use that for soaping. And before I started using the NutriBullet and the chopper, I use the immersion blender to make my mayonnaise. Super duper easy. So anyway, if you have something that you consider a kitchen essential that is an appliance, feel free to drop it and let me know what you consider something that is not on my list, or what's on my list that you would not consider an essential, and why. All right, you guys, till next time. Bye.